decision on whether you're going to fight and struggle or whether you're going to be nihilistic and say, I don't care, it's always been bad, there's nothing I can do, I'm just going to have a good time. And go quietly into the night. Giving up your humanity, giving up the animating contest. You will find fulfillment. You will find your instincts kicking in. You will find true humanity when you join the fight for life. When you taste it, when you feel it, when you love it, when you commit to it, all the doors will open. All those evil doors will begin to close. And you will find true fulfillment. The choice is up to you out there. Everyone knows the course we're on is one of rack and ruin. Let's go back to the senator's speech. The full speech is on Infowars.com in the most popular section on the right-hand side. Rand Paul concerned about who is truly in charge of our government. And that question will expose the usurpers, the occupiers, and their collaborators. And that will be the beginning of the end. Because when that simple realization is had, no amount of technocracy, no amount of propaganda, no amount of entertainment shows with the president will reverse the destruction of the New World Order. Let's go back to the senator.
Last week, a new revelation came out. The NSA uses an automated system called Turbine. They've hacked into millions of computers. The NSA has even posed as a fake Facebook server. You may have seen Zuckerberg complaining to the president about this, to infect computers. If you have a computer, you may well be under surveillance. Who knows? They won't tell you. Your government collects information from every one of your phone calls.
It's all under surveillance.
That's what they're maintaining. Remember the warrant that Snowden revealed? Every phone call from Verizon was on the list. Your government stores your email so it can access it without a warrant. Your government claims the right to look at your every purchase online. Your government actually claims that none of your digital records are protected by the Fourth Amendment. Listen very carefully to that. They say they'll protect them, but they say none of your records are protected by the Fourth Amendment. This is something we're going to fight in court. If you own a cell phone, you are under surveillance. I believe what you do on your cell phone is none of their damn business.
That's right. Call for their arrest. High treason.
In the opening pages of Fahrenheit 451, the protagonist, Guy Montag, asks, wasn't there a time when firemen used to put out fires? They laugh and rebuke him and say, everybody knows that firemen start fires. Montag knows this. His father and grandfather had been firemen. It had been his duty for many years to burn books. He knew it was his duty, but this day would be different. Montag arrives on the scene to do his job, but he finds a woman who won't leave. She stands on her porch as they pile the books about her, but she won't leave. Undeterred, Montag proceeds with the other firemen to douse her and her books with kerosene. The woman shouts out and goads them. She's indignant that they would touch her books. She refuses to leave the porch. She says to them, play the man, Master Ridley. Today we will light such a candle by God's grace in England that it won't be soon forgotten. They keep dousing her with kerosene, and she says it again, play the man, Master Ridley. We will light such a candle. In the book, the reference is lost to the firemen as they simply do their job. The reference is to the 16th century figure Hugh Latimer, who literally became a human candle. He was burned at the stake in 1555 for heresy. His crime, he wanted to promote the idea that the Bible could be translated into English, which the state forbade. In the U.S. today, we're not yet burning people at the stake, nor are we burning books yet. But your government is interested in what you're reading. They're interested in what you say on your phone calls. They're interested in what you write in your emails. or even if they say they're not interested, they say the Fourth Amendment doesn't protect any of these records.
They're persecuting the press.
The NSA is collecting the records of every American. A year before Snowden's revelations, before Snowden had his leaks, I had heard that this was happening. I had talked with Ron Wyden, I'd seen some of the releases, and I had heard that they were collecting an unprecedented amount of records.
They're building giant
NSA centers. I wasn't allowed to reveal the number because they say it's a secret. Why the number's a secret, I don't know.
This is criminal.
So I announced that a gazillion records were being collected because I knew that was a fake number and they can't put me in jail for making up a number. But I wanted to emphasize, by using this fictitious number, a gazillion, I wanted the American public to know that the actual number of communications being collected by the federal government was
It's all about walking all over us, folks. They want to walk all over us. It's time we stand up.
Jessica Armand here, creator of My Magic Mud, the all-natural teeth whitener and strengthening remedy that's getting rave reviews from GCN listeners. Here's what Austin dentist Dr. Griffin Cole has to say about it.
I really love this Magic Mud product. Because charcoal is so absorbent, it's very effective at taking off all the sticky plaque and debris that gets stuck on our teeth every day. I highly recommend My Magic Mud.
Visit mymagicmud.com to hear the full interview with Dr. Cole. Get your jar today. That's mymagicmud.com.
Attention gun owners. It's reasonable to assume that at some point you may need to defend your family from an armed attack. But is it reasonable to mount a defense without a strong offense? Infidel Body Armor goes on in seconds. Is civilian legal in all 50 states. Is 100% made in the USA. Is veteran owned and ships next business day for free. Go to InfidelBodyArmor.com. INFIDEL Bodyarmor.com. Infidel Body Armor. Just won't quit.
A healthy heart is a happy heart, and a healthy heart means a happy body. Friend, if you're suffering from issues related to angina pain, high blood pressure, congestive heart failure, unbalanced cholesterol, irregular heartbeat, clogged arteries, or arthritis, you've got to try Heart and Body Extract. Heart and Body Extract is all natural with no negative side effects. Try finding that in a pharmaceutical. Go to hbextract.com. That's hbextract.com. Take the high road to a long and healthy life with Heart and Body Extract.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
Hi, folks. Alex Jones here with some important information. I want to tell you about Matt Redhawk and his team of patriots over at My Patriot Supply. Several years ago, Matt was sitting in his two-bedroom apartment, frustrated with the direction this country was headed and the charlatans willing to sell us out for a quick buck. Deciding to take action, a company run by patriots for patriots was born. My Patriot Supply has never taken a loan or accepted outside funding. They now operate 2 distribution facilities and employ over 50 hardworking American men and women. It is rare to find companies who practice what they preach. And that's why I stock my pantry with high-quality storable foods from My Patriot Supply. Go to mypatriotsupply.com/Alex today for special offers on emergency food storage, or call their preparedness specialist at 866-229-0927. That's 866-229-0927. Do business with someone who shares your values. mypatriotsupply.com/Alex. Folks, Alex Jones here, back live. We're going to have open phones and a ton of news in the next hour. And then we got Riley Martin coming on. You know, they have, Howard Stern has 2 channels on XM, Howard 100 and Howard 101. And I've done a lot of international TV, BBC, Japanese television, CNN, Fox. I've been on basically everything, Discovery Channel, History Channel. I got a huge response going on Howard Stern show. People can say, well, that's a, you know, very evil, worldly show. Whatever. I'm not comparing myself to Christ, but, you know, Christ went out and went to where the worldly people were to talk to them. So I'll address any crowd. Doesn't mean I agree with everything they're doing or saying, but the point is they were very nice to be on the show, and they play clips now routinely on the show, a lot of it friendly. And they also have me on their news with their news program that is heard by millions and millions of people. That's great. It's wonderful. Just like Joe Rogan, talks about me and plays clips on his show, and he reaches millions every day with his podcast. That's, again, a model of the new media. But Riley Martin is just so entertaining and funny. But then I was on one of the news shows with him a couple of weeks ago, and his analysis of what was happening in Ukraine was pretty accurate. He was smart. And I had never really heard that side of him on air, more of a comedy side. And so we're going to get Riley Martin on the show for like 30, 40 minutes at the start of the third hour today, just to have some fun. Because I've told you, we're going to start having a couple times a week some entertainment, some fun, to tie it into news, to get people that aren't into politics to watch and listen to the radio show. We can sit here and talk about hardcore technicals about FEMA camps and about GMO and glyphosates all day, and we will. But we're going to do some comedy. We're going to have some fun people on. The big star of Resident Evil and Fifth Element, Mila Jovovich, I don't know what she looks like. I forget how to pronounce her name. She's been retweeting our stuff and our videos and things. We're going to get her on the show. I mean, that's what it's all about. And when we get her on the show, then all of her millions of fans will start listening. This is what it's all about, networking, working with people who love liberty. There's no labels here except I want freedom and I want you to have freedom. And we have to be ready to win, folks. Most people don't want to be spied on. Most people don't want cancer viruses in the vaccines. Most people don't want GMO. And if I can go on Howard Stern and not be censored and talk about the New World Order to 4 or 5 million people a day, I will do it. I'm ready to win. I'm ready to sell liberty and defeat tyranny. That's what I do. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen, is that we have the culture of victory. We have what's sexy. We have what's exciting. We have what is successful. It's like giving a man in the desert a glass of ice water. Let's start acting like it. Their only hope at the Cass Sunstein operation is to spread mass mental illness, infighting, COINTELPRO garbage. That's all they've got is Cass Sunstein, cognitive infiltration, infiltrate the alternative media that's taking over and destroy us, as the Pentagon said they would do. They're going to go after WorldNet Daily. They're going to go after InfoWars. They're going to go after Drudge. They're going to go after your operation when you start a YouTube channel or something, so that they can get you off kilter, responding to their lies, responding to their propaganda, so you can't move forward and become a leader. So the first time you start a YouTube channel or a podcast or whatever, and they come and try to mess with you, don't even respond. I'll quote Darth Vader on this one. When they're flying the trench in episode 3. Was it episode 4? Star Wars, the first one. Stay in attack formation. I'm on the leader. That's what you got to do. Not let the enemy get us off balance, but move forward. And the more flak comes at us, the more they open up those turbo lasers, the better. Because that means I'm going right in to the reactor shaft, and you know what we're going to do. We're going to blow this New World Order sky high. We are on the march. We have the initiative.
Thank you for listening to
Hour
GCN.
2 coming up. Infowars.com.
Visit GCNlive.com
You're
today.
receiving this transmission. You are the resistance. In the last 50 years, iodine has been phased out of our staple foods and replaced with the halogen bromine, a practice now banned in nations around the world. Guess what else is in the halogen family? Fluoride. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Jones here. In 1924, the federal government did the right thing and encouraged salt producers to add iodine. It's the good halogen on the periodic table, and the results are on record. Reports documented a 15-point IQ increase in areas that had previously been deficient in iodine. Bottom line, iodine is important. Unbound, clean, in a glycerin base. Nascent iodine was the answer for myself and my family. You will find Survival Shield Nascent Iodine exclusively at InfoWarsLife.com. InfoWars Life Survival Shield Nascent Iodine isn't just for emergencies. I take it every day. That's InfoWarsLife.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139.